Hello, welcome to the latest episode of New Belt Day Reviews Special Edition, because today we're not reviewing any belts, guys. Today we are telling stories because I want to show you guys, I want to share this with my subscribers, all 1,200 of you. I cannot appreciate you enough. I love the comments I get from you guys. I love that sometimes I go buy something and you're a subscriber. I love the fact that you guys know the cathedral and you're constantly telling me how much you love the cathedral, and I reciprocate because I love it too, and I wish I could share it more with all of you. But what I can do is I can share something really special to me, is something that I want to show you guys. It's pictures from the past where I can demonstrate where my love for pro wrestling comes from. Some of these pictures are old, guys, so don't judge. I had the same amount of hair, but it was not, Santa Claus, right?
You weren't gray.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't as gray, and I was a little skinnier, right? Just a little.
To put it lightly.
You don't have to say it like that.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Little.
Which book is it? Let's move on. I want to show you guys real quick. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, just to share it with you guys, to thank you for sticking by me for the last few years, and for all the new subscribers, so you can see that we like to have fun here too.
Of course we do.
But is it this one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
How do you not know this by now?
I can read.
You can, really?
Well, why'd you leave it here? I'm not going to.
You told me to bring it.
All right. So, we had to dig in
your garage,
the archives for this one. And guys, there's some stuff in here that I do not want to show, more personal stuff, but the real good stuff is this. Are you going to pop it up on the screen?
Nope. I was going to let them use their imagination.
Impatient. All right. This first one is a press pass that I got in 2005 with a couple of my friends. We were involved in the local wrestling industry, and we were invited to the show called Legends Collide. It was filmed in Beatty, Florida, at a rodeo barn, I think. And it was, probably one of the greatest experiences. Do you have the pictures?
Si, senor.
Pictures. I don't remember everybody we met. I know we met Dusty Rhodes. I know we met the Blue Meanie. I know I met Kamala. There were so many there. It was amazing. They were really cool. We helped, build the ring, tear down the ring, put the seats out, stuff like that. And it was worth every ounce of sweat to meet all those legends, who some are not here any longer, but I got to meet them up close and personal. The next picture is just from a WCW show in Sunrise, Florida. As you can tell, I was a big NWO and DX fan. But we were ringside. It was not the greatest show, to be honest with you. I don't know why I even had that picture in there, but it was not a great show. It just ended. Nothing. I was like, oh, okay. There was 20,000 people there going, okay, cool. Anyway, the next pictures are really cool. These are some of my favorites because of who they are. Are you ready for this? Here we go. The next one is Stephanie McMahon, and you can see how young. This is pre-Triple H, okay? She was the sweetest, super nice back then. I know she still is today. And as you can tell, I got it signed by her the next time I saw her. So I've met her more than once, and she's always been super nice. Same thing with this man below, even though he's made some of the dumbest decisions.
Others down! He did it! Goldberg's the Universal!
To this day. But the chairman himself, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And same with him, got it signed by him the next time I saw him. Always cordial, always super cool. Always had the same response for me every time I asked him if he could set me up with some tickets. Isn't it sold out? Next guy is Shane McMahon, the brother, the lost brother now, right? got him to sign it the next time I saw him too. Awesome guy. Also very, very laid back, very cool, and very personable. And then the next thing is this hotel receipt that I seem to have run into.
Did you steal that, Sergio?
I did not. I ran into it at the hotel.
Right.
And it was on the floor, and I just picked it up. And I don't know whose it was, but I've decided to keep it forever. Next up is Jim Ross, the Hall of Famer for sure, and probably the best commentator ever. And I love the fact that he's working for AEW now, and as big a fan as you can tell as I am of AEW.
Mark.
I'm only wearing this today because they're having a show today. So
You're a Mark.
But yeah, I mark out for AEW all the time. There's no secret. Let's move on to The Rock. I met this guy several times. This is just one of the times at an autograph signing. This was at a car dealership. He was really young back then. This was probably back in those young Rock days that you see on the TV show, or when they used to have the TV show. Great show, by the way. I'm gonna miss it. But yeah, I met him several times. Back then, I worked for a radio station, so we were constantly doing promotions with him. Back then, he was constantly doing all types of signings all over Florida. So he kind of knew me after a while, and he wasn't a fan. But I was. I always thought he was pretty cool. Next up, these guys were probably the coolest two that I've ever met. They were super cool, super nice, super chilled. You can tell in the picture. They took their time. They talked to you. They asked you questions. They were very nice, very chilled, and till this day, cool people. The Hardy Boys. Then this guy, as you can see, I only have one Dudley, because the other one continued walking. I had no interest in signing anything for anybody. But Devon, always cool. You could see he even signed it for me the next time I saw him. Always a very nice, chilled out guy, and I appreciate him too. Then here's Chris Jericho. Met him several times too. This was at a backstage meet and greet where you had to kind of lean in and take a picture with him while he's signing autographs. And he was cool. He was nice. He was really young back then. This was back when he just arrived in WWE. So then these last two are not wrestling related, but they're pretty cool too. I got one with, this is Jason Taylor from the Miami Dolphins. Also a very cool dude. I spent a whole evening with him while he was signing autographs for a lot of hot chicks. So. A lot of hot women, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then the last one is Evander Holyfield, and I took that. As you can see, that's a really bad quality because it was a digital picture back in '99 when there weren't too many, so it was really hard to get a print of it. But there it is. Met him at some charity event. He begrudgingly took the picture, and that's it. Everything else, I want to show you how much the wrestling business and how long the wrestling business has mattered to me. And I took a long break from it for 10 years, came back, and it's the only reason I'm still enjoying it is because of AEW, and that's probably why I'm such a big fan of it. But enough marking out. I'm gonna go enjoy the show. It's on today. Thank you all for watching. We got much more cool ideas coming up. I want to thank my crew. I want to thank you, most of all, Beth. You do so much great work. Beth is one of our producers. She also does editing, voice acting. She is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank my wife for putting up with me and watching my 3.5-year-old daughter, Ella, while I'm up here filming stuff.
Yes.
And more than anything, guys, get the hell out of here. Happy New Year. Surge more.
Happy New Year, everyone. Beth.